All right, so the coin we are covering today is Rarible, or the RARI token, not to be confused with RARI Capital, who lost $80 million in a hack back in April. A very unfortunate name and super confusing. RARI Capital actually launched well after Rarible was up and running as a successful NFT platform. So, along with the greater, broader market dumpage, I think Rarible has weirdly been sold off in the last couple months, even more so for having a ticker that people assume is for Rari in the Fey protocol that got rugged just a couple months ago. But anyway, that combined with metaverse sell-offs as well, which Rarible really shouldn't be included in since it's an NFT platform, but oddly was one of the projects that did very well after the Meta Facebook news exploded that whole category last year. And now Rarible is corrected down to just $3.45, or no, $3.14 per coin as I'm recording this right now, with a market cap of only $24 million. Yep, you heard that right. Market cap of $24 million. And fully diluted value, which is what we really should always be looking at, is still just $78 million. And you always have to look at the FTV or fully diluted value, because you never know if you're going to have investor unlocks in the future, along with just community members on Rarible dumping as well. But honestly, even a 10x from here, which I'm not calling for by any means, this is not financial advice. Do your own homework. I'm not definitely not telling you to ape into Rarible because it's going to do a 10x. But that would still just put Rarible's fully diluted value at $780 million, which I don't even think would put them on the front page of CoinMarketCap. So just saying, but obviously not financial advice. But there's a lot of bullish fundamentals going on in the background for Rarible too that I think people aren't really aware of. They've adjusted their tokenomics a bit, which in the past was less than favorable to price action, to say the least. And for the creators who are on Rarible, they seem to love it. I'm the last person on the planet you should be getting NFT advice from, but from friends who list their collections on Rarible, they say the platform is much more geared to the artists and the creators. And they are actually solving real world problems that NFT creators face in the space every day, which you love to see. So, plus we did have the news that CryptoPunks version 1 has announced they are making their exclusive home at Rarible, at least for now. Version 1, the V1 version 1, version 2 CryptoPunks drama is way too much to get into here, but essentially version 1 CryptoPunks were the original CryptoPunks, but they aren't the real CryptoPunks that everyone has. Larva Labs, who created the CryptoPunks, have been they've been taking DMC notices and takedown notices on OpenSea. OpenSea has removed version 1, but all the version 1 holders are like, I think one of their mouthpieces, or the guy who's kind of in charge of the V1 community, is saying, it's like saying a Wright brothers airplane's not a Wright brothers airplane, saying just because it's not the one that took off and, made history doesn't mean that it's not a Wright brothers airplane. This is a horrible analogy, but it's basically like one of the first Wright brothers plane that didn't take off. It still was created by them. It's still a, Larva Labs CryptoPunks, NFT that they created or produced in their studio, just not the ones that they kind of went to market with. And then Larva Labs sold over to Yuga Labs. Yuga Labs couldn't care less, so they're not going after DMC notices or give two shits about the V1 V2 drama. So I think V1 CryptoPunks will definitely have a nice home at Rarible, and over the course of their life, V1 cryptos have sold over $70 million in sales, which is basically the entire fully diluted value of just the Rarible platform coin, which I think is interesting. But yeah, the NFT world is huge, and Rarible is currently the third or fourth largest platform. Was kind of the OG in the space, and I think the fact that they're really focusing on creators and really creating a place where it really benefits the creators and the artists the most, as opposed to people just kind of degenning and arbitraging NFTs. Because I think OpenSea has so much volume, but they've been known for not being the most creator friendly. So I think going after that and solving real problems for those creators is huge, and hugely bullish just for Rarible and the RARI token in the future. And NFTs, yeah, they're massive. And just last year in 2021, there was over $25 billion in sales volume. So yeah, I think the sky's the limit for that whole category, and I think Rarible and others will be pulled along with it. And if they can make their place and find their niche, with some of these other collections, and hopefully bring on more and more, big NFT creators from OpenSea, I think that could be very bullish. My prediction for Rarible, hard to say in these market conditions, but I certainly think a 3x before the end of the year is definitely doable. I mean, just at the end of March, two, three, yeah, whatever, 3 months ago, they were at $12, over $12. So that was a four, or basically 4x down from there. And then this time last month, they were at $7.23. So that's like a 2x from here, just getting back to where we were a month ago. When it was still heavily sold off. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of my prediction here, and the one that I'm kind of aping into right now is Rarible. Is I think that one's been just completely too far oversold. But yeah, let me know your takes on Rarible. If you're an NFT creator, what you think the pros and the cons of Rarible are to OpenSea. If you think that thesis is on track, or if I'm completely off base because I know nothing about NFTs. Just just so take that with a grain of salt. None of this is financial advice, as always. But anyway, that's our coin analysis for today. Rarible, the RARI token, sitting at $3.14 per coin, with a fully diluted value of 78 million and a current market cap of $24 million. But anyway, hit the likes and subscribe if you could. That would be fantastic. Check out that BlockFi credit card link down below thingy. You get 1.5 to 3.5% back on your purchases with the BlockFi card. I use it every day to buy everything I buy, and just stack those Satoshis instead of getting, vacation points that you never go on because there's COVID and stuff. All right, I'm going to quit babbling, hit stop recording, and I will be back tomorrow with another coin analysis. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Bye bye.